Hi guys and welcome to Car Flakes. Today I'm going to be showing you how to fit one of these head-up display in your car. So without further ado, let's crack on with that video. This is what you get. I got this from AliExpress. Let's open it up and see what we get in the box. We get this cool flat OBD wiring. We get the actual unit itself. We get an instruction manual, get a sticky pad as well, which obviously sticks the unit in. And then finally you get this is the bit that reflects off the windscreen, so I guess you just stick that to the windscreen. So let's go and get this fitted. So I'm fitting this to my Peugeot RCZ. So the first thing we need to do is get to the OBD port. So drop your gear in fourth, pull the ashtray out, and then here pull this rubber carton out from the back. And there's the OBD port. Now, the only problem we're going to have with this car is there's not a lot of room here. If we stick this OBD, it's going to stop the tray going in. So I may have to release this and push it back a little bit. So the easiest way to push the OBD in is to get yourself a flathead screwdriver and push those nibs in there. That then makes it loose, so then you can actually push it in a bit. So I'm now going to fit the OBD connector to that so it doesn't fall back in, and then I will push it in a little bit and see if the rubber tray goes in. Right, it's a bit of a change of plan. What I did was I pushed the OBD out, and then conveniently there's a nice little gap here where it came out and I was able to stick it in. So what I'm going to do is just leave that dangling. You can still get to it. So if I need to do any diagnostics, I can still get into there. But it's now allowed me to run this cable so that when I put the rubber tray in now, I can now fit the rubber tray in and still be able to run the wires. So I'm now going to run the wires up towards the dashboard now. Right, so here's how I've run the wiring. I've run it back on itself where the old OBD port used to be. And then I've fished it out at the bottom here. I then ran it under the bottom here. Open the door here. I then ran it under there, up the edge here. I pulled this off, which is really easy, just give it a pull. Hit it down the back of there, and then push the wire into the back of the windscreen. I think the only thing I'm going to have to do is, it comes with this anti-slip pad, but I think that'll just move around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to secure this with double-sided tape. Right, so I've got it just where I want it, just so you know, so you get a rough idea where to put it. Put it in line with the stitching here. And just don't cover the vent for your aircon. And it seems to be perfect, just like that. So I'm now going to stick the film on and see what that looks like. Right, so here is the final result. You've got, in the bottom left hand corner, you've got your temperature. The top left, you've got revs, which works. You've got mile per hour. And you've also got a little beep sensor where you can set up when your RPM beeps to change gear, which I thought was really cool. Right, so a quick tutorial on the settings. So to scroll through everything, you just press the side button in. It's like a turning wheel, but that will then display things like, that's your engine temperature, that is your voltage of your battery. If you wanted to go into, let's say, the settings to adjust everything, press and hold the wheel in. And now you can up and down your parameters. So this is how far out your speedo is. So if you set it to about 100, so that's your speedo adjustment. This is your brightness. So I normally have it on 0. That's your RPM. This is a diesel, so 4.5 or 4,500. That'll give you red line bleep. This is your speed limiter, so if you go over 110 it'll beep, or whatever you want to set it to. This is either miles per hour or kilometers an hour, and that is your units for voltage. So to go back to your display again, press and hold, then you're back again. So this is what it looks like in daytime driving. You can adjust the brightness if this is too low, but if you have it any bright, it usually gets a bit distracting. It does take a little bit getting used to at first, but once you've got used to it, it is really, really helpful for keeping your eye on the road.
A great success!
I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you on the next one.